So, what do you think should be the top objectives of the next presidential administration
I mean,
for climate and energy?
our country is in an incredible economic recession, and the great thing about moving to a clean energy economy is that it's a win-win for everybody. We can put America back to work, we can help consumers control costs, and we can, protect the environment at the same time. So I think figuring out how to move forward and creating a clean energy economy to help put America back to work what should be a number one priority of the next administration.
And do you think that, you guys have endorsed Obama, but either the candidates, do you think this is a first 100-day issue kind of for them this year?
But I think it is. It's sort of climate change is a big issue, not only here in America, but also internationally. I'm not convinced that Obama, if elected, will want to think about climate change in the first 100 days, but I'm absolutely convinced he's going to want to figure out how to stimulate the economy. And so when he talks about his energy policy, he's talking about giving a $1,000 tax credit back to people to help offset high energy costs, and about doing that $150 billion investment in clean energy technologies that will help move us in the right direction.
And so, looking at Congress right now, the Republicans are pushing the drilling message, and it seems like Democrats are getting kind of beat up over this issue, and clearly the next administration, if it's an Obama administration, will also get beat up on this issue. What should be the message that's coming from them to kind of counter that and put forward a positive?
Listen, high energy costs really impact, working American families, and so they want to figure out how to lower their energy costs and how to, not just today, but also long term. And I think that how we're looking at, a lot of the proposals on the table say, well, let's just do all of the above. Well, we do, maybe we do need to drill more. But we also need to really do this investment in the alternative energies that can sustain us over the long term. And that's the real difference between what it is that Speaker Pelosi and Senator Obama are proposing in their policies and folks like Senator McCain and the Republican leadership are doing, where they're really saying, let's drill, whereas the American public is saying, yeah, that's fine, but we also want to figure out how we make this work long term.
And Obama's he talks about bipartisanship a lot and consensus, and it seems like on climate change, where consensus gets us right now is not where we need to be as far as science. What do we need to be doing to be building consensus on this issue in Congress and in the White House?
Well, I think it does need to be a bipartisan issue, and we've reached out to Republicans who are supportive of this issue, and the public clearly is supportive of it on both sides of the aisle. And I think we do need to figure out how to depoliticize it, and I think that the international accords in Copenhagen in 2009 actually might help in that fact. Let's get a president in the White House who's going to figure out how to work across party lines, how to really sort of change the way politics works in Washington, and address this issue and take it seriously the way that we need our next president to take it seriously.
What do you think will be the biggest challenges for the next administration in working on these issues?
Probably money. The federal government, because of the war in Iraq and the money that we spent there and the economic downturn in the U.S., it's not like there's a lot of money in our federal budget right now. And so I think figuring out how to do the things that we want to do while not having to increase taxes is going to be a challenge for any president.